Ni hao, my name is Gregory Evans and I'm a scientist with Amway Corporation, where I've worked now for 28 years. I spent a good portion of my time working in air treatment. Air purification is essential for good air. You know, you can choose the food that you eat, you can choose the water that you drink, but very rarely in life do you get to choose the air that you breathe. The good news is there are a lot of new studies that have just recently come out that show the benefit of having cleaner air. There was a Danish study produced just a couple of years ago where they showed that they could increase the oxygen in the blood by 8% in just 24 hours or 48 hours. PM2.5 is particulate matter that is 2.5 micron and smaller. And it's linked to a whole host of problems in the human body because it gets down into the gas exchange area of the lungs and transfers into the blood. It's 24 times smaller than a human hair. But atmosphere has no problem removing contaminants that are 2.5 microns in size. In fact, atmosphere, its removal rate of those contaminants drawn into the system, they'll be removed by 100%. Yeah, atmosphere is very effective in removing contaminants like SARS and bacteria. This SARS virus is about 0.1 microns in size, and atmosphere has been proven and shown to remove 99.99% of contaminants that are SARS size that are drawn into the system. Bacteria is a little larger. It's easier for us to remove because it can't get through the fibers as easier. So its removal rate is 100%. Formaldehyde is a gaseous compound, and the filter responsible for removing that from the air would be the carbon odor filter. And it's packed with 1,900 grams of a highly activated coconut carbon that has a special chemical process on there that specifically targets gases like formaldehyde, and it does an awesome job in removing it from the air. We have an enormous amount of surface area, and that surface area is responsible for attaching and collecting odorous contaminants. And the more surface area you have, the better you are at reducing odors. And atmosphere has an extraordinary amount of surface area, more than 1.6 million square meters of surface in each of the filter. No, you cannot clean the HEPA filter. There are small fibers in there, and if you take a vacuum to it, you'll ruin the fibers and ruin your performance at the same time. If you wash it with water, you're going to give bacteria and virus now exactly what they need to thrive and populate on the filter. No, you can't vacuum the odor filter. The odors on the carbon filter are not removable by vacuum. The treatments that we put on there turn those odors into salt. They're permanently lodged in the filter, they're not coming off. So there's no sense to washing, there's no sense to baking, there's no sense to trying to vacuum them out. Once that's filled up, there's no restoring it. Yeah, I recommend that you get one and use it. That you use it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and let it clean the air that you breathe. Most people get the best benefit from an atmosphere or any air treatment by putting it in their bedrooms because that's where we spend the most time, and oddly enough, that's the dirtiest room typically in the home. Replace your filters when atmosphere says the filter life is done. It is the best thing that you can do for yourself is take care of your atmosphere so it can take care of you. You know, in a larger sense, it's like driving the car. You need to put gas in your car to continue getting around the city, right? So atmosphere needs filter replacement at appropriate times. When the system says the filters are done, you should replace it so that it can continue cleaning the air that you breathe.